Hey guys, did you know that a single sneeze travels 100 miles per hour and shoots 100,000 germs into the air?
Ew, no way, that's gross.
It's true, and humans are capable of echolocation, just like a bat or a whale.
Sheldon, you're making this up.
I know, I heard that it's impossible to hold your nose and hum at the same time.
Pastor Sarah, how can such crazy things be true?
I know, they seem pretty ridiculous, don't they?
What does ridiculous mean?
Ridiculous, something that is absurd, preposterous, or laughable.
It's something that's silly and strange at the same time. And that's what the people in our story today felt. When Abraham and Sarah heard that they were going to have a baby, and Sarah was 90 years old and Abraham was 100, it seemed pretty ridiculous to them. That's our big idea for today. We can trust God even when things seem ridiculous. Can we say that together? We can trust God even when things seem ridiculous. Now you join us at home. We can trust God even when things seem ridiculous.
Hi, Isaac. We're glad you're here.
You can help us practice the memory verse.
Hi, Polly. Hi, TJ. I'm glad I could come. I'm happy to help.
Okay, you can repeat after us. I will make you into a great nation.
I will make you into a great nation.
I will bless you and make you famous.
I will bless you and make you famous.
And you will be a blessing to others.
And you will be a blessing to others.
All nations on earth will be blessed because of you.
All nations on earth will be blessed because of you.
Genesis chapter 12, verses 2 to 3.
Genesis chapter 12, verses 2 to 3.
Good job, everyone. Keep working on memorizing this verse.
Hey Sheldon, here's a joke. Who was the shortest man in the Bible?
Was it Nehemiah?
Yep.
Here's another one for you, Isaac. Where is the first baseball game in the Bible?
In the big inning, Eve stole first, Adam stole second, and Cain struck out Abel.
Oh, that's good.
Hi, Journey Kids. We're going to be reading more about the story of Abraham and Sarah today. And in today's story, God actually changes their name and he keeps his promise, the promise that he told them he would give them. So let's hear about the story. I think there's a joke for Sarah in there too. I'm going to be reading beginning in Genesis chapter 17. When Abraham was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, I am El Shaddai, God Almighty. Serve me faithfully and live a blameless life. I will make a covenant with you by which I will guarantee to give you countless descendants. At this, Abraham fell face down on the ground. Then God said to him, "This is my covenant with you. I will make you the father of a multitude of nations. What's more, I am changing your name. It will no longer be Abram. Instead, you will be called Abraham, for you will be the father of many nations. I will make you extremely fruitful. Your descendants will become many nations, and kings will be among them. I will confirm my covenant with you and your descendants after you, from generation to generation. This is the everlasting covenant. I will always be your God, and the God of your descendants after you. And I will give the entire land of Canaan, where you now live as a foreigner, to you and your descendants. It will be their possession forever, and I will be their God." Then God said to Abraham, "Regarding Sarai, your wife, her name will no longer be Sarai. From now on, her name will be Sarah. And I will bless her and give you a son from her. Yes, I will bless her richly, and she will become the mother of many nations. Kings of nations will be among her descendants." Then Abraham bowed down to the ground, but he laughed to himself in disbelief. "How could I become a father at the age of 100? He thought, "and how can Sarah have a baby when she is 90 years old?" So Abraham said to God, "May Ishmael live under your special blessing." But God replied, "No, Sarah your wife will give birth to a son for you. You will name him Isaac, and I will confirm my covenant with him and his descendants as an everlasting covenant." The Lord appeared again to Abraham near the oak grove belonging to Mamre. One day Abraham was sitting at the entrance of his tent during the hottest part of the day. He looked up and noticed 3 men standing nearby. When he saw them, he ran to meet them and welcomed them, bowing low to the ground. "My Lord," he said, "if it pleases you, stop here for a while. Rest in the shade of this tree while water is brought to wash your feet. And since you've honored your servant with this visit, let me prepare some food to refresh you before you continue on your journey." "All right," they said, "do as you have said." So Abraham ran back to the tent and said to Sarah, "Hurry, get 3 large measures of your best flour, knead it into dough, and bake some bread." Then Abraham ran out to the herd and chose a tender calf and gave it to his servant, who quickly prepared it. When the food was ready, Abraham took some yogurt and milk and the roasted meat, and he served it to the men. As they ate, Abraham waited on them in the shade of the tree. "Where is Sarah, your wife?" the visitors asked. "She's inside the tent," Abraham replied. Then one of them said, "I will return to you about this time next year, and your wife Sarah will have a son." Sarah was listening to this conversation from the tent. Abraham and Sarah were both very old by this time, and Sarah was long past the age of having children. So she laughed silently to herself and said, "How could a worn-out woman like me enjoy such pleasure, especially when my master, my husband, is also so old?" Then the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh? Why did she say, 'Can an old woman like me have a baby?' Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return about this time next year, and Sarah will have a son." Sarah was afraid, so she denied it, saying, "I didn't laugh." But the Lord said, "No, you did laugh." So what do you guys think? What would you have done if you were in Abraham and Sarah's position?
I don't know. It seems pretty ridiculous even just hearing about it.
But we are learning that God does the impossible.
I'm beginning to understand today's big idea more. We can trust God even when it seems ridiculous.
Yes, that's a good reminder. Why don't we say that again together? We can trust
trust
God
God
even when it
seems
seems ridiculous. And what about you at home? Why don't you talk about these things with your parents and with your friends? And even when things do seem ridiculous or strange or impossible, as we get to know God more and more, we know that we can trust Him with things that are impossible. He truly is a great God.
Amen.
God is great.
Let's close with our blessing. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace.
Goodbye. See you next
Bye.
time.
See you later. All right, here we go. 5, 4.
Wait, we gotta fix Sheldon's arm. Sorry. And there we're good. Okay.
Okay. 5, 4.
Hey guys, did you know that it?
Wait, so like, where do I look?
God does the impossible.
I'm beginning to understand today's big idea more. We can trust God even when it seems impossible. I mean, ridiculous.
Okay, let's try it again. We can
can
trust
trust
God
God
even
when
when
it
things
seems
impossible. Even when things seem.
I'm invading you, Canadians.
Oh my God.